So a while ago, I needed help around the house because I had an injury that required me to be on bed rest. Well, anyways, I had hired a man who had just got out of jail and everything was okay for a while. The first Monday, he called me and told me that he couldn't come in because he was sick. And me being very understanding, I said, okay, you can take the day off. And he worked for the rest of the week. But that following Monday, he called me again and told me that he couldn't come into work because he was sick. I started noticing that this was a pattern, so the next day he came into work, I pulled him to the side to talk to him. I said, hey, I'm starting to notice that you have a problem with coming to work on Mondays. Then I asked him, was there anything I could help with because I hate to have to fire him because he's a really good person. I said, what is it? Do you have a problem with alcohol and drugs? And he cut me off. He said, no, boss, I don't drink or do drugs. But then he said, my brother-in-law is an alcoholic and every weekend he beats my sister up. So then he said every Monday I just go over there and see if she's all right. And at this point, I felt horrible. And in my head, I'm trying to figure out how I could help him and his sister out. But he continues his story. He said my sister just leans her head on my shoulder and she cries all night. Then eventually, we end up making love. And I couldn't believe what I heard. I said, you're sleeping with your sister? He looked at me and then he said, well, I told you I was sick.